Hello, I want to talk about two games today, Chivalry and War of the Roses. Now, with a recent Steam sale, and the fact that the sale is still ongoing for... Oh, I guess it ended too. Huh. Okay, both sales ended and I got both games. Chivalry and War of the Roses. Now, I got both of them because I seen War of the Roses and... oh my god, I knew I wanted that game. I knew I wanted to play it, and there was not a fucking thing that was going to stop me. The question was, when was I going to play it? Now, I was leaning towards Chivalry before I got War of the Roses. Just because it's a new game, and oh god, if you ever seen any of the in-game footage on YouTube, Jesus Christ, that game looks amazing. Not to say that there aren't faults I can make with the game. I don't like how the unlock system works in Chivalry. I would rather have a personal rank and rank up that way. I would rather have the game be like that. I don't have a problem with the way it is, but personal preference, I would rather have it be one way. Now, War of the Roses? I don't particularly like that system either. I mean, sure, there are ranks, but the ranks are fucking meaningless for the most part. There is very few things that are actually locked by the rank. Most of it's locked by, do you have the points for it yet or not? And that is where I have a major fucking problem with the game. Now, for both of these games, I'm going to make specific videos for them, but this is just my impressions with less than 3 hours of gameplay in either game. War of the Roses, it rewards you too heavily based on objectives, like capture this point. You get 1,000 points for it. Excessive. Very fucking excessive. Now, for, killing a player, it depends. You have between 1 point to something like 100. I'm not sure how much HP you have, but you get points based on damage. And that is something I've wanted in video games since fucking rank systems existed. Because, sure, I might fire one bullet at you, and that one bullet might hit, but that one bullet might do 80% of the fucking damage. You just happen to have a gun that shoots faster and kill me first. Yeah, I know. That gun was supposed to be a headshot weapon, but I missed the fucking headshot. Every game should reward you based on the amount of damage you do, not the amount of kills you do, and that is something I will never fault War of the Roses for. However, the game makes no fucking attempt to tell you how to fucking play your game. No fucking attempt on how to play it. And that is where I have a big problem. There is next to no tutorial in the game. I went to the tutorial that I got. I don't know if there are more than one because I've seen different videos that show different tutorials, so I might be wrong here, but I didn't see any second tutorial with this. I went into battle. It told me kill 5 people. Kill 10 people. Okay. And then it told me capture whatever fucking point and made no attempt to tell me where that fucking point was. Now, I hate that tutorial. That tutorial was shit. It is worse than Chivalry's tutorial, which fucking bugged out on me. Where I can't continue the tutorial to learn more advanced maneuvers in the game. I have to learn by playing, which isn't bad. Chivalry is easy. War of the Roses is fucking annoying. Because if you have plate armor, swords don't fucking affect you. You are a god in that sense. I hate the armor in that game. I hate how the weapons you have are fucking effective against them. But that just might be me only playing it for about 2 hours and not learning the tiny nuances in the game. Still, that being said, there's no tutorial that I found that was effective in teaching me how to fucking deal with people like that. really, that's the only reason I died in the game so far, is fucking people with armor that I can't kill. fast. I mean, I only do like 10 damage to them. They have about 100 damage, so it takes a shit ton of time for me to kill them. While they might have a weapon that one-shots me if they hit me right. Now, both games have another problem. Archery. You buy these games because you want to play melee combat, not full fucking middle-age warfare. I'm taking a guess most people didn't buy these games for fucking archery. I hate archery in these games. I mean, no problem with archery in general. But I'm playing a melee game. I don't want to fucking deal with archers. Because I'm not an archer. An archer who has some amount of skill will kill maybe 2 to 3 people before they even get attacked with a weapon. You see my problem with it. Now, in War of the Roses, archers have more of a mini-game aspect to them, and I like that. In Chivalry, it's... fuck you. You play an archer, go fuck yourself. Because there are modes in the game where it's last person standing. Or, not last person standing, an elimination match. Okay, that doesn't sound bad. The last 3 people in the game are fucking archers. And the last person on your team is a fucking melee person. You see the problem there. Archers are a disease in that game, and most people tend to agree. Apparently there is a patch coming out that will allow on server side to completely remove the archer from the game. Welcomed addition. Now, War of the Roses, I really feel that War of the Roses is held back by medieval accuracy. Actually taking place in a real world event. I really do think the game is held back by that. But the customization in the game. So here I am. I just got to rank 4. I just got my custom slot. Every fucking thing in this game is locked behind money you have to pay. Not real money. Not yet, at least. There is a winter patch coming out which will put in about 7 new items, and you can pay money to unlock them day 1. Lazy motherfuckers would do that, but I digress. It's not real money. You get for every point you get in battle, you get money to spend. Most things cost between 500 to 1,000 points, or 500 to 4,000 points, as I've seen so far. But here's the thing. I select my sword. Then I select the type of blade it is. Now, it's like, angle that right, like this, like this, like this, or like this. Just kind of the shapes of the blades. You select that. Okay, fucking bars of, telling me from, like, this much, or this much. I don't fucking know what the difference is there. Oh, fuck you. If you're using bars in games like that, stop. Give me fucking numbers. I don't understand what the bar is. Sure, a bar might be this, it might be this, but the difference between that bar being from this to this might be 2. 2 out of 100. I don't fucking know what the difference is. I'd rather have numbers so I can see it. Now, one of the blades in the game has far less health. Okay, I don't know what the fuck that means. I mean, maybe it's just I suck and I've died too fast in the game. I mean, I've gotten a kill streak of, I believe, 10 people before I died, so maybe you have to be really good for health of your blade to come into effect. But a blade that is good against armor, or a blade that is good against people, has a health difference of about 100. One's here, one's here. I don't know what the fuck that means. I don't know how that comes into play in this game, even. The game makes no fucking attempt to explain shit to you. It just tells you in text, this one's good against armor. Well, how fucking good is it? Because from what I understand in the game, If you have someone in plate armor, you use a fucking hammer. A lot of this game is frustrating because it's not telling me jack shit and there's no tutorial. There's nothing telling me what the difference between the good steel, or normal steel, some other kind, Spanish steel, and then some other kind of steel. All this shit's unlocked from the get-go. You do not start out with bad steel, and then you work your way up to good steel. You unlock it all at the same fucking time if you want. Good steel, holy shit. Bad steel, almost everything on there is a downgrade from the good steel. And I don't understand the difference between it. Why the fuck would anyone use that steel? Now, there's apparently a reason why you would use that steel, and I'm asking in the forums right now, how the fuck do I play this game? But I haven't gotten any response in 2 days, so... Now, apparently from when the game came out till now, it's been bleeding players, so it might not be around much longer if the developers don't listen to what community is left. And that's kind of sad. I am having fun with the game. It's just fucking infuriatingly frustrating that I can't figure out how to fuck to play this game without trial and fucking error, and that is bad design. Now, it's only 2 hours invested into these games so far. About 2 hours each. Hands down, Chivalry wins. Do not even consider War of the Roses based on my experience so far. Now, I am going to make a more in-depth talk about this when I get at least 7 hours into each game. I feel by 7 hours, I'll be able to talk about these games with objectivity. I'll either know the systems by that point, or I'll be so pissed off that the game hasn't told me shit that I give up on it. Now, for both of these games, I paid like $15 for War of the Roses and $12 for Chivalry. As it stands right now, Chivalry has made its money, is going to easily make its money back. I consider $5 to require 2 hours of solid entertainment. War of the Roses isn't giving me that solid entertainment I require. Chivalry fucking is from the moment I played it. Oh my god, that game is good. But War of the Roses, it might get better when I understand how to play it more. It might. So I'm not going to fault it on that just yet. But if you are considering War of the Roses or Chivalry, I fully recommend Chivalry, just because of how shitty War of the Roses' learning curve is. And how they make no fucking attempt to teach you. At least with Chivalry, if I didn't hit a bug, it would have told me everything. It told me basically everything I need to know to play the game before I hit the bug. And that is the good thing. War of the Roses just told me kill 5 people, kill 10 people, take this point, and I just fucking lucked out that I went up into a tower and hey, I won the tutorial. No fucking clue why I won it. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on these 2 games so far. I will come back in the coming weeks with more in-depth talk on them. Well, till then.